G'day guys, Andy Cooks here, and we are in Vancouver today at Kissa Tanto, where incredible ingredients, amazing technique all come together. So today we are in the kitchen with the incredible Chef Joël, where we are going to explore how premium Australian Carrara Wagyu comes together on their menu with their fantastic Italian Japanese style menu. All right, so Kilcoy's from Queensland. We love our rump steaks in Queensland.
Right.
Why did you choose the rump for this particular dish?
It was between this and the flat iron, and I just cut into the rump, and it looked so beautiful, and I tried a little bit, and the texture was good. It wasn't too, I was afraid maybe it'd be a little bit strong in the texture, but it's tender right off the bat, so I figured I'd go ahead and use it.
Good choice. Good marbling on that piece too.
Fantastic.
So Chef, your restaurant focuses on, I guess, kind of Japanese and Italian flavors.
Correct.
Tell us about where the inspiration came from.
So, I mean, it is my heritage.
Yeah.
My great-grandfather is Sardinian and my father's side is Japanese. So I kind of picked two cuisines. I was at a point in my life where I didn't really want to be held down into one specific type of cuisine.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for so long. So I picked two giant cuisines I figured I'd never get bored of. And, you know, obviously we learn as we go, and I'm still learning. So that's why I picked those two things. And then also, it feels like the two cultures really share significant ideas about food, about simplicity, quality of ingredients, and then even flavor-wise, it's like big on umami, right? Both sides mushrooms, Parmesan cheese on one side, soy sauce and miso on the other. I mean, they go well together. And when I first brought it up, people thought I was nuts. My other kitchen was saying, "Oh, chef, I got a great idea for you. Teriyaki pizza," you know, it was like that all day, every day, and they would burst out laughing. So it makes sense to me. And the other thing is, we don't try to force half and half, right? Like this dish leans way more Italian. We just put on the plate what makes sense. If it's more Italian, it's more Italian. If it's more Japanese, it's more Japanese. If it meets in the middle, it meets in the middle.
Right. So this restaurant has been around for 10 years. Your other run's 16 years, which is, hats off to you.
Thank you.
That's a huge honor in this industry at this point in the world, it feels like. What do you reckon are like the key principles that's made you survive in the industry this long?
I think, of course, knowing your city a little bit, getting a feel for your city. Every city seems to have their own palate, if you will. And that palate changes with time, usually with the people that understand how to lead the horse to water. So I always said, like, we're gonna do modern Chinese like the other place, not to go straight into awful and things that people are not gonna, right? You need to give something familiar with the new thing, right? And so you bring people towards you, and then, you know, keep it simple and keep it ingredient driven and try to keep it delicious.
Yeah, I think that's pretty key, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how do you keep your team motivated, inspired, and keep a full roster?
The most difficult part of a restaurant, I think anybody will tell you, is of course people.
The cooking's easy.
The cooking is easy. It's the people that's definitely more difficult. Just because humans are humans and everybody has emotions and everybody has certain views on what things should be. And so I think leading by example in the sense of attitude. I think that's really important now to come into your place of work with joy. Because if you don't walk in with joy, everybody else is going to be bummed. And there's enough stress and enough emotions in the kitchen that you don't want to feed into them. You know, you kind of want to if I come into the kitchen, it's quiet and everybody, you know, you can feel it. Something's going on. Somebody had a fight in the walk-in or something's going on. And I just try to touch everybody and genuinely, because I like people and I care about these people and I want to know about their lives and how they're doing. And so I try to be personable with people. I think that's the key. You got to love the people that work for you, really sincerely.
And you told me earlier you've been cooking for, what, 35 years now?
Just about.
You still love it?
I still love it.
Yeah, cool.
I still love it. I can't, you know, if I stand 15, 16 hours on my feet, I really feel it the next day. My body will let me know. Getting out of bed is not as easy as it used to be. But I'm still addicted to the adrenaline. Service to me that's the moment when all the bills are, you know, they're flying and it's madness and somebody all of a sudden has this allergy, we got to do something on the fly. Everybody else groans, I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
There's something about that feeling when, you know, there's like a weird state of flow when the whole team is like locked in.
Oh, it's the best.
It's the best, right?
When it's clicking, no mistakes. And I'll tell them too, if we have, you know, generally we have two serves, the first seating and the second seating. If it goes flawlessly and it's that feeling and you know, we're inundated, I always tell the kitchen, like that was, you know, it's so exciting for me because it just feels so good.
So after working with the Carrara Wagyu for a bit of time now, what makes you keep putting it on the menu? What do you love about them?
I feel, because we also use some Japanese Wagyu,
Yeah.
but the Japanese Wagyu, you can only eat small amounts of it because there's so much fat. And I feel for certain preparation, if you want more of that meat with a good balance of, this is kind of the next perfect step. You know, for certain, and particularly for like a steak. You want to like tuck into a steak. You know, you don't want like what I don't know what the rating of. It's like 12 score for the Japanese. It's like a lump of butter, right? I think
it's a fast track to a sore stomach.
Yeah, and the flavor profile in the Carrara is phenomenal.
Yep.
Really clean.
Yep.
The fat is really clean tasting. Has a really describe it like a clean melting point.
Yep.
You know, it doesn't really stick to your tongue so much.
No, it kind of coats your mouth nicely, I
Yeah.
find, but it
Yeah.
doesn't kind of just linger there forever.
Yeah.
Awesome. Chef, the Carrara Wagyu bavette, an interesting cut, one that Australians are only just kind of discovering, I think. Why you chosen to use it?
Actually, bavette is kind of a very classic cut in French bistros that in Montreal, we served it at every restaurant I was at. So I cooked lots and lots of bavette. Back in the day, it was a cheaper kind of cut, but I think people are discovering it's kind of got a deeper flavor, more of a texture. You know, you really something you can get your teeth into. Delicious cut. But yeah, I think it's an incredible cut that probably is going to become more and more popular.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think it's one of those cuts that as long as you cook it right, it eats just as well as any other cut on the animal.
Absolutely.
But I think as soon as you kind of take it over like medium rare, you can start to
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's fingers crossed I haven't overcooked it. Well, thank you for having us today, Chef. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.